still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys have won 2 straight since dropping the opener a few weeks back. Across from him on the Bucks sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucks now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. He got the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
You got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously it was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Bucks at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing, Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
And the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass. moves them all the way down to the 1.
Gain of 12 yards.
White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucks a 7-0 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
Now a 2nd and 6. Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
13-yard line.
Mayfield now. This is caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal. Irving showing off the elusiveness as he's in. Touchdown.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
No, old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. 3.5 left to go, first quarter. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 43. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A first down carry for Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Barkley is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Mechie, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Bucks to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Now Mayfield and the Bucks come up on 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Irving. A nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Mayfield finding Otton once more. And the Bucks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
11 more yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mayfield to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Mayfield with it once more. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Bucca with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Repeat of the last play. Going to Mechie here. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts completing this one quickly. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Back to throw again. This short throw caught by Goddard. And out of bounds right around the 20. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and 1.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. The man in motion is Brown. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Barkley again. But he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either call pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well.
Back at the 14-yard line.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
On the coverage.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is Aaron Rodgers. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Steelers get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the big man, James Conner. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cardinals come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Khalil Shakir. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime. They're all tied at 13. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Barkley, inside handoff. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Smith. It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. All the option left, it's Hurts. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Hurts. Right side completes to Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down, Eagles.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 23. A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Pushing through the contact. And he'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to number 9, Emeka Egbuka.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield down. They'll find McMillan here. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a handoff to Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down at the 41.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play fake. Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. This one taken in by Otten. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Well, he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good for a Buccaneers, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give them back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
28, Eagles 10. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. And the addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Again, it's Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
3 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Throwing is Hurts. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
From the gun, it's Hurts. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. The Bucks on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And he fires one, but incomplete. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's caught by the tight end, Branson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
In motion right is Smith.
Yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 25-yard line. Again to Barkley out of the gun. Shifts by him. Has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action with Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Philadelphia.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Hurts going to keep it again. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Eagles will set up.
They're going to try and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a heck of a move. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mayfield keeps it himself. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it this time. Throw out wide is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 102 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. 2nd and 11 at the 41. On the handoff, this is Irving. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap,